be showing you on how to solve the 4x4. Before I show you to solve the 4x4, you need to know on how to solve a 3x3 first. Go watch that tutorial if you haven't solved it yet. Then you can do the step up the 4x4. The 4x4 not only has 3 layers but 4 layers. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to solve it layer by layer, as you can see. Instead, we're going to solve it in a different way. First, we're going to put all the centers. Let's put on the white center and then put all of the other centers. And then we're going to have to pair these edges up because they will be like this, paired, and like this. And most of the step is normal until you have parity. We have the last layer parity cases, which we will solve at the end of the video. Pretty long algorithm, but short. Also, so here we're also gonna have new moves. All right, the new moves are these moves. What are these called? Well, these are called RR moves. Yeah, RR. Capital R and a lowercase r. I will also tell you a new move that will surprise you all, but won't be that much useful. Lowercase r moves. They're big. They're just like L moves, I'm not gonna lie. So we have the brand new capital R, lowercase r moves. And we also have, with the L version, we have the prime version, we have the R prime, RR prime moves, and then these. You guessed it. You know, it's following the moves. But we also have another move, and it's a slice R. Slice R. It's a slice R with a lowercase. Okay, lowercase. It's a slice. It's like this. Also, we have it for the L prime. This is L. Yeah. So that was the moves. Of course, the normal moves are going to be like this: R, R prime, L, L prime, U, U prime, D, D prime, D, F, L, F prime, B, B prime. Okay. And so, also I'll tell you the new pieces, which are the corners, edge, and then centers. But in fact, the pieces are now separated in two. Now you can apparently cut them off into halves. There's the center. The center, there's actually no center. The center here is inside, huh? Pretty cool, right? Except the center is actually this. There are 4 centers. They can be placed anywhere you like, and they won't guide you unless you put them in a correct spot. We're gonna need to know the color scheme. White is opposite to yellow. So here are the moves. The moves, the brand new moves that you're gonna see are RR moves. Yeah, RR moves. They're fat. Yeah. So apparently it has an uppercase R and a lowercase r. There's one move I also forgot to tell you that can also be done in 3x3. Lowercase r moves. For you guys, you don't need this. You can just use L moves. Wow. So you don't really need this. It also occurs to the U, R prime, R of course, and U. It occurs to every single move. See? And so F. So now let's apparently talk about something. The thing is that this is an RR move, and of course it will affect all the moves. The thing I want to tell you is that the centers. Where are the centers? You will be asking yourself, where are the centers? Well, guess where the centers are? There. The centers are now split in half, apparently. And so does with all these centers. sometimes the 4x4 Rubik's Cube can jumble up. So that if that can happen, apparently you can put any centers in any place you like. For example, the center can be here or there, it can be moving. But there is one thing. Make sure that it is the right color scheme. White is opposite to yellow. Blue is opposite to green. And red is opposite to orange. So, in the middle layer, of course, we need blue, red, green, orange, like that. Blue, red, green, orange. If you don't put them in the correct spot, you're doomed. And everything in here is now hopped in pieces of a 3x3. Just look at this. They're literally hopped. There's no center, so there is a center in the core, but that is literally the pieces. And if you break it, you can't repair it anymore. As you can see, the 3x3 edges are supposed to be fluid. Now they're in halves. Of course, 4x4. It is a layer by layer. Alright, look at that. Now you can split it in two with the other pieces combining. You're gonna have to do it in two. And the first step is actually to actually make the white center. In the first step, you're gonna have to make the daisy. And no, you're not gonna put the pieces into there. These white pieces on, yeah, you make sense. Since there's no center, why will we do that like a daisy? So we'll just slightly put all the white pieces here. Then we'll also put the other centers by using the BRGO color scheme method. And then we're gonna pair these edges up, which this will happen. And then we'll do this steps like normal, like a 3x3. Make sure to not use these moves, or else if you do that, the cube can do some slightly weird stuff. You're gonna have to use these moves. Yeah, these are like R and U moves like that. They're not. Also, funny thing is that it can be a 2x2, which I won't do a tutorial about it. Sorry. And now I want to tell you one thing. The corners are still not halves. Of course, they won't be halves because 3 corners. Why would you want that on a 4x4? And now, since you understand the concept of it, now you will know on how to solve a 4x4. And let's scramble the cube. For you to scramble a 4x4, you need to scramble a lot more than a 3x3. Which means you're going to have to do a lot more moves and more than I expected. Here, and then jumbled up. Bye guys.